Today, I am going to present a topic on National Dairy Development Board. Before entering into the topic, we should know about the dairy in India. Milk is an essential commodity and we produce a large number of dairy products. Dairy plays a numerous aspects in Indian society, in religion, culture and economy. India has the world's largest dairy herd with over 300 million bovines producing over 187 million tons of milk. And India is the first among all countries in both production and consumption of milk. Most of the milk is domestically consumed, though a small fraction is also exported. Dairy production in Indian subcontinent has historical roots that go back to 8,000 years to the domestication of the Zebu cattle. The economic impacts of dairy industry in India is substantial and we produce a large number of dairy products, so dairy imports into India are negligible. Domestic industry is regulated by government agencies like Ministry of Animal Husbandry, Dairying and Fisheries, National Dairy Development Board, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. Rise in milk production. Earlier, we weren't the world's largest producer of milk, but now, due to the activities of government and cooperatives, we are one among the world's largest producer of milk. In 1999, United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization declared India as the largest producer of milk, and the milk production crossed 74 million tons. The gradual rise from a milk deficient country was due to the collective efforts of government and semi-government bodies. National Dairy Development Board. Government played an important role for the increase of milk production and implemented laws to form National Dairy Development Board, which comes under Ministry of Animal Husbandry, Dairying and Fisheries. It is a statutory body and the board was created to finance and support producer-owned and controlled organization. Activities seek to strengthen farmers' cooperatives and support national policies. It has subsidiaries like Mother Dairy, which produces milk and dairy products, Indian Dairy Machinery Company Limited, Indian Immunological Limited, which produces vaccines for cattle. National Dairy Development Board has now integrated 96,000 dairy cooperatives, which is referred to as ANAND pattern. It has several objectives like to assist for starting ANAND Model Milk Producers Union, to study the dairy development projects of each state and extend technical guidance for the societies, to start milk processing and storage centers, to help further designing and construction of dairy plants, bulk purchase of goods and accessories for milk producers union in the country, supplying information about dairy development projects. Its early history. This board was not started within a day. In 1940, private dairies emerged in major townships. Milk was received through middlemen who brought milk from producers and supplied it to dairies. In 1945, Polson, a private dairy in Anand, entered into a contract with government under Bombay Milk Scheme. This led to the shaping of the dairy cooperative movement due to the exploitation of consumers and producers by middlemen. What is a cooperative? A cooperative is an association of people where they join together for the profits and it is shared among them. One such cooperative is the KAIRA District Cooperative Milk Producers Union. In 1946, it is formed under the chairmanship of Tribhuvananda Patel. It started with 2 village dairy cooperatives supplying less than 250 liters of milk per day. It proved really profitable and the profits were shared among the producers. This resulted in the establishment of many new village dairy cooperatives in Keda village. It expanded the processing and realized new opportunities like veterinary care, education on better cattle feeding, supply of balanced cattle feed, facilities for artificial insemination of cattle. Monopoly. It means the control of industries by a single company. In 1952, it got the monopoly for the right for sale to BMS, that is Bombay Milk Scheme. Due to the surplus production in winter season, it also started producing milk products like milk powder and butter, etc. And in 1955, it changed the name to Anand Milk Union Limited. Anand model, structured around 3 tiers: primary village cooperatives, district milk producers union, state cooperative dairy federation. Membership. Here, the membership is open to any person who owned a cattle. Village cooperative is governed by a 9-member body elected at the annual general meetings. Committee is responsible for forming plans and policies. Profits and loss were divided among the members according to the proportion of investment. Formation of National Dairy Development Board. In 1950s, government began efforts to modernize dairy movement. This led to the formation of various policies and projects like Intensive Cattle Development Project. State government also implemented various schemes, but due to the presence of middlemen and other factors, many plans failed. 1964, Lal Bahadur Shastri, the Prime Minister of India, was impressed by the socio-economic changes brought by the ANAND model, set in motion the efforts to establish a national dairy organization. This led to the establishment of National Dairy Development Board in 1965. It has its headquarters at Anand and it was headed by Parvez Kuren, the General Manager of KAIRA District Cooperative Milk Producers Union Limited. Initially registered as a society under Societies Act 1860, it used a situation in Europe to conceptualize Operation Flood. Operation Flood was initiated to create a flood of milk across the country, that is, to have a higher production in milk, to facilitate long-term investment in dairying and cattle development, to reduce the cost of milk for consumer, and to increase the share of milk price obtained by producer, to ensure availability of efficient personnel to manage and control every part of the program. The whole operation was divided into 3 phases. Building on success. To build its success, the board primarily focused on the success of Operation Flood. In 2000, it announced a 10-year plan with the perspective that in 2010, it aimed at strengthening the cooperative dairy movement. It has 4 thrust areas to focus on: quality assurance, productivity enhancement, institutional building, and national information network. Edible oil, fruits, and vegetables also include under this board. In 2000, this board created Mother Dairy Fruit and Vegetable Limited. It was reported to have earned an incremental return of over rupees 400 billion on rupees 20 billion investment. India's milk production increased to 60 million tons from 20 million tons in 1970. Some of the problems of this board are milk deficiency in urban India, the role of middlemen, no incentives for rural producers, the focus on quantity and not on quality. Some of the solutions to these problems are synergizing all the dairy across the country on state basis, that is integration of dairies, formation of grid across length and breadth of the country for proper utilization and circulation of milk, establishing proper storage facilities and setting of more processing plants, that is to improve the shelf life of these products. Focus on using more of technology for having genetically enhanced varieties of cattle. Focus on providing farmers with knowledge about animal husbandry. Some of the services provided by this board are project finance and appraisal, that is, to provide financial support to producers, engineering services, to provide missionaries, cooperative services to improve dairy union, animal breeding, nutrition, health, and human development resources for the betterment of dairy farming, sectoral analysis and study for special focus on different parts of dairy farming. Planning, research and development in biotechnology, information and communication technology, that is for faster communication, center of analysis and learnings in livestock and food, that is for further researches. Here are some of the references. Thank you everyone.